You trace a circle on my wrist, like you said in some small hill-ridden ocean. Eyes left closed, the sharp rhythm is small between us. I say I leave, your laugh erases the distance. You touch your head and every reason drains away. Glass on the table, coolin', forgotten the name. You watch it tremble. You start your quiet confession. There takes some metal in it, like we're the sneaking indoors. I breathe you and lose, and I love myself. You speak so softly, said love was fall like ashes on water, spreading and sinking inside a place I didn't love. Your hair catches the low light, a slow storm across your shoulders. I wanna ask what you're hiding, but my throat stays full of heat. Time for a few minutes, pouring through a crack in the ceiling. Could trade secrets that might be lies, might be wishes. Your hand on my neck, measuring how long I'll stay. I say, this is nothing, you whisper, don't let it be nothing again. The room sideways, corners spinning, shadows leaning closer. You look away like you're sparing me the truth. I touch your waist, feel a tremor under the comb. You say my name as if you tried it long for one last night. You draw a line from my shoulder to the hollow of my feet. Tell me you like the parts of me that never learned to speak. With dancing inches, hips brushing, hearts out of sync. I taste goodbye in your breath long before you pull me near. Outside is waiting with its cold keys and clean stories, and here we're blurred, two strangers sharing the same night. You press your forehead to mine. I didn't promise you won't keep. I close my eyes and pretend I believe every word. Your pulse against my palm counts down, doing some quiet fracture. I lean into it as if I console the breaking. Your smile curves, tired, tender, a little cruel. You whisper you'll remember this. I answer by forgetting how to stand alone. We move together like reflections that never quite connect. Bodies fluent where our languages fail. I let your silence wrap around the things I won't admit. Against the corner of my doubt, and it opens like a door. Dawn waits impatient behind curtains stained with older nights. You smooth my hair like you're erasing fingerprints. I reach for you, catch only the ghost of your warmth. You say leave first, so I won't watch you disappear. hallway humming heaps, still the softer version of goodbye. I can be all synced on the inside of my sleeve. My chest feels crowded, everything we've been at a ruin. I bite my tongue and taste the word almost bleeding cool. Outside it past green, but my skin still echoes your hands. Street lights blur into a trail of half-kept vows. I walk slow, dragging the night behind my heels. Somewhere you're already left, and I'm still learning how to forget you now. Shadows lean across my thoughts, cold glass kissing my ribs. Someone laughs in another room, the night forgets our names. A low hum under the floor, air tasting like secrets. Eyes catching on nothing, time folding at the edges. Tongues of smoke trace my shoulder, every breath a borrowed sin. Your gaze walks over my silence, undoing all my careful skin. Lips almost saying something, then dissolving in the heat. I answer with a slow surrender, hidden where our pulses meet. Oh. Your hand skims past my heartbeat, riding circles through my dress. Gravity turns softer as you rearrange my mess. I hear my doubts fall quiet like coins on distant stone. You ask me what I'm thinking, I'm busy letting go. The ceiling slips into water, blue-gray swallowing the room. We flow between the questions that never made it into bloom. I taste the salt of distance on the edge of every kiss. You pull me like a promise I never knew I missed. Move closer, almost closer, close enough to blur the frame. Language breaks the fragments, but my body crooked pathways through each open, stolen look. If tomorrow feels like winter, let it wait outside the door. I'm drunk on how you're watching like you've never seen before. My thoughts slide slow like syrup over every sharpened nerve, daring all my quiet habits to collapse, to twist, to curve. You tilt my world off axis with a fingertip and grin. I let the fall continue just to feel you pull me in. Yeah. Underneath the low reflections where the tired stories sleep, your whisper shapes a shelter, small and dark and deep. I hand you all my fault lines, cracked in silver through my chest. You trace them like they're holy, and I finally exhale rest. Your shadow climbs my collarbone and sinks inside my throat. I swallow all your questions till they turn to heat and float. There's mercy in your slowness, how you never rush the ache. You peel away my bravest mask and call us trembling. Wait, we lean into the quiet burn where fear and longing meet. Hearts beating slightly out of time, still finding the same beat. Your fingers thread through twilight, pulling down another sky. I close my eyes and follow, no need to ask you why. The room dissolves to breathing, just your pulse and mine. I give you all my fragments, you call the fracture fine. I feel my future loosen, one careful knot at a time. Your kiss writes over history in an unfamiliar rhyme. If morning never finds us, let it stumble, let it stray. We're buried in this afterglow where words just get in the way. Footsteps fade to echoes on an unfamiliar floor. I carry all your fingerprints like constellations, nothing more. The door sighs into darkness, air still thick with what we've done. Somewhere outside the city turns, but here the night stays undone. Empty corridor, red digits on a clock, shoes in my hand, heartbeat louder than the hallway. Door half open, a whisper of perfume, shadows folding like they're keeping our secret. City hum outside, tinted on the glass. I cross the threshold and the air leans closer. Your face in fragments, caught between the blinds, silver on your shoulder, soft blur of your your smile. You ask me nothing, but your eyes drag answers out from under layers I forgot I wore. Fingers trace a question down my spine, then stop. The silence thick and slow, tasting every breath between us. Your name feels foreign, rolling on my tongue. A word from another life I must have left here. Lip prints on the tumbler, crooked on the table, cold ring on the wood where something warm once sat. You leaning sideways, laughing at a ghost. I watch you leave your mouth and settle on my skin. Curtains breathing with the pulse of traffic. Red and white reflections crawl across your chest. I lose my sentences somewhere in your collarbone. Thoughts dissolving into the hollow of your throat. Your breath finds my ear, slow, deliberate weather, changing the climate of every promise I remember. Time slips its watch off, leaves it by the sink. Minutes fall like water, nobody counts the drops. Our shadows on the ceiling stretch and then collapse. A quiet tidal pattern, only our bodies understand. You kiss the corner where my doubt once lived. It flinches and settles, curled up beside your tongue. Your hands draw constellations on my lower back. Unnamed stars aligning over bruised horizons. I surrender old stories, pages crumpled in the dark. Let them scatter on the floor like falling jacket buttons. In this small universe built of sweat and low light, I forget the exits and learn your outline instead. The mirror in the hallway catches us in passing. Two blurred apparitions streaked with fog and fingerprints. You close it with a gesture like you're dimming out a thought. Our reflections disappear, but the heat keeps talking. My pulse tucks itself under the rhythm of your chest, sinking and slipping in a quiet, reckless stutter. Sheets twisted into pale topography, valleys where my knees still remember trembling. Your voice down to embers, charcoal along my jaw. Each word a faint imprint that lingers after meaning. I draw circles on your wrist, soft repetitive spell, trying to anchor this to something more than memory. Outside a siren rises, then fades like a rumor. Nothing touches us through these thick, late hours. Your gaze goes distant to some old hidden film, and I press my forehead to reroute the storyline. In the hush that follows, we count each other's scars, mapping quiet countries in the dark between heartbeats. The air grows cooler, but your skin holds summer, warm, stubborn, against the creeping dawn. I taste old mistakes, salted at your clavicles, swear gently into them like they might change their past. Your laughter soft and hoarse breaks over my mouth. Two tides colliding and settling into one shore. First light limps in, thin and undecided. Powder blue apologies spilling across the floor. Your hair a tangled script against the dull pillow sentences I could read until the world forgets us. I brush away the night from under both your eyes, find a calmer person waiting in their shade. Keys on the counter glint like tiny exits, each one a question. Neither of us voices you, but you're breathing back into your chest. Slow, deliberate like fastening armor. At the threshold again, I carry this quiet pressed in my pocket like a still warm. slow. Your fingers trace my empty glass, slow circles. Careful pressure, you say nothing. I hear everything in the space between that half smile and the way you look away last. Blue smoke hides the exits. Names dissolve. Your shoulder grazes mine, and the room tilts softer. I taste sleep on your laughter. Old bruises learning how to fade. Each blink a tiny surrender. Each breath an unpaid debt. I tell a story that never happened. You laugh like you remember it. Our lies lean together, drunk on shared gravity. You watch my mouth as if it's weather, waiting for a storm to start. I let a secret fall just to feel your hand catch my heart. Your pulse beats against my wrist, like a code I used to know. You ask where I've been hiding. I nod toward the space inside my chest. All my days stacked in the corner, dust on every folded wish. You touch the word stay, as if it might burn your lips. Gravity loosens under us. Floor becomes a rumor. We move inside each other's shadows, trading shapes, trading shame. Your breath writes crooked verses across the back of my neck. Every letter an invitation. Every silence still louder than the track. You trace the outline of my distance, measure it in restless sighs. My promises fall apart gently, like gas brushing off your thigh. You ask what I am afraid of. I hand you a memory instead. You cradle it like fragile glass, then press it softly to my chest. Outside, dawn is sharpening its knives, but it never finds this room. We hover in a borrowed hour, too close to call it truth. Your name feels strange in my mouth, so I whisper questions instead. If this is only for tonight, why does it echo through my head? Your reflection fractures in the window. Three versions of your eyes. One wants to touch, one to vanish, one just watches me decide. My heartbeat stumbles on the offbeat, chasing something it can't keep. You say don't think, just fall, and I forget how to speak. My lipstick stains your collarbone, a map drawn in the dark. We navigate by fingertip through all the places we are scarred. You tell me I feel familiar, like a dream you almost caught. I answer with a trembling smile, hiding every tangled thought. The air grows dense with endings, but the story hasn't learned to leave. We linger in a slowed down second, neither willing to believe. Your kiss lands like a question that doesn't need a word. How far the wrap around our feet. You pull your jacket from the chair. I memorize the way you stand. This night sinks under my skin like a secret wedding band. A soft echo pressed against my chest, something sleepless curling in the dark, slow footsteps around the edge of silence, names I must say burn on my tongue. Your shadow lingers on the side of my glass, wet ring on the table, shaped like a promise. You look away and the room tilts slowly. Every stranger here, where's your heartbeat? I breathe you in through the smoke between us, taste of secrets sinking in my teeth. Hands almost touching, hovering undone. We draw constellations in the space we keep. Your pupils flicker, catching faded colors, old scenes replaying behind your eyes. You say you're fine, but your wrist keeps trembling like a lock, waiting for a key. The ceiling melts into waves above me, low dark water swallowing the time. Your voice arrives like a slow confession, broken into syllables, soft and warm. Glass on my lips feels colder than I am. Ice cracks gently, measure shy confession, but the shape of it stays inside my chest. You touch my wrist, and the noise turns distant. Crowd dissolving to a silver hum in that sliver between thought and language. I feel every answer I was scared to want. We stand suspended in a quiet pocket, lost in static of each other's doubts. Your lips are parted like an open question. I choose the danger and step into your mouth. Later, maybe we will call this nothing, just a moment we forgot to name. But the way you held me when the track was fading branded the darkness with a gentle flame. The night exhales through the open doorway, cold air touching where your hands had been. I walk home slowly, carrying your absence like a low, deep rhythm under my skin. 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 Shadows hit the edges of a room, colder air on the back of my neck. I listen for your breath, but the silence answers first. Someone laughs outside the door, a blurred echo through the wall. My pulse walks in circles, tracing names I never said. Lights smear across the glass, car trails fading into dreams. I taste metal along my tongue, like a promise bitten back. Your jacket on the chair, sleeve reaching out then falling. I count each stitch to keep from calling your name. I lean on this window, warm hand, cold pain. Your reflection moves through mine, then disappears again. Words float in my lips, too heavy to leave. I swallow them slowly till they burn in my chest. You look right through me, like smoke in a dim hallway. I turn my face away, so you can't see it break. My heartbeat stumbles against your even breathing, close enough to touch, too distant to explain. Your collarbone catches the light, a thin line I never cross. My fingers write invisible letters on the skin of my own wrist. You talk about nothing, weather, traffic, vacant days. I nod like I agree while my thoughts come undone. In the crease of your smile, I find every exit closed. Still I linger at the doorway, holding my breath at the frame. The room tilts softly, as if the floor is drifting. I anchor to your quiet and lose myself all the same. You ask me what I'm hiding, I laugh into my sleeve. The truth is a raw nerve brushing against my teeth. Your eyes hold a question I pretend I never hear. I twist my ring in circles till the metal feels like skin. I offer you a story from some other life I lived, where I didn't want you and I star comes in the corner, each second a falling feather, landing on my ribs till I can barely breathe. Your hand rests on the table in reach, yet out of time. I map every line of your palm like a road I won't take. You say you should be leaving, but your body doesn't move. The air hangs thick between us, heavy with almost. My gaze slips to your lips, then snaps back to your eyes. We both pretend not to notice the tremor in the pause. Somewhere down the hall, music shivers through the floor. I sway to its slow rhythm to keep from swaying towards you. I remember your shoulder, wet with my first tears. You never asked the reason, just let them fade into cloth. Now the storm is quiet, but the sky is still bruised. I press my nails in my palm to prove I'm still awake. Your laughter breaks the tension, soft, surprised, unsure. I drink it in one breath and feel my guard dissolve. If I spoke your name like a secret, would you cup it in your hands or let it slip between your fingers like water in a crowded bar? Your stories drift in circles around things I heard too much. You leave the details open as if I fill them in. Wanna reach across the table, place my words in your open palm, but mine are stained with wanting and yours deserve more light. Your gaze lingers on my mouth, one heartbeat longer than safe. The moment blinks and passes, but the echo stays behind. I trace patterns on the coaster, endless loops and broken lines. I trace patterns on the coaster.